Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today we are going to be doing a blonde retouch on my client's new growth. As you guys could see, she's got her natural coming through, which is about, I would say, a level 5, 6. She is not too dark. And so we're just going to be retouching her today. I wanted to do a video on this and touch base just because I feel like I haven't done one like this on my channel. And I know something like this a lot of people struggle with because I did for the longest time too. But before we go ahead and get started, let's go ahead and see the products that I'm going to be using today. So I'm actually not going to be using my Schwarzkopf. I've done my client's hair before, so I know how her hair takes and how well it takes. So I'm going to be using Redken Flash Lift, and I'm going to be using about 2 scoops of this. And I'm also going to be using just a 20 volume developer. Now, when you are putting bleach on the scalp, you want to be very careful with it. I would say never to go above a 30. There has been times where I have used a 30 volume on some of my clients, especially those who have like level 2, kind of 3 hair color, and they do lift pretty good. They don't get damaged or they don't have any type of irritation on the scalp. But with my client, she is pretty light already with her new growth, so I'm just going to stick to a 20 volume. So starting off, I'm going to be starting in the back of the head, and I'm just going to be applying this like I would a regular retouch, like if I was covering up grays. I'm only going to be taking it to the line of demarcation. When doing platinum blondes like this, you want to keep very careful and you don't want to pass that line, because if you lighten something that has already been previously lightened, you are going to create a band throughout the hair, and bands are super hard to get rid of and they suck. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, to be honest, bands suck, especially when doing blondes, because then you have to go in and you have to relighten pretty much everything at some point. So try to stay to the line of demarcation. Now, if you guys could see, some spots I will be kind of dragging it down just because of the way that her hair kind of grew out, but I'm not going to be passing anything else down below. Now, there are many different ways of doing blonde retouches. I've seen people use foil, and I've also seen people use cotton, like the long cotton strings that you would use for perms to put like around the hairline. Those actually work just as good, but like I said, my client's natural new growth is about like a level 5 to 6. In some spots she's like a 7 because she's got natural highlights. So I know on what's best for my client's hair, so that's why I'm just using this 20 volume, and I'm just going to be leaving it like I would a regular color retouch. So finishing off this section, I'm going to go ahead and finish it, and I'm going to move over to the neck side of the back side, and then I will go ahead and meet you guys when I get to the front. So here at the front, I'm just going to be doing that same exact technique that I did in the back. And I'm going to be taking it all the way to the scalp. Now, when you do get to the front, you always want to make sure that you lift up the hair, especially those little hairs right around the ear. You want to make sure that you get those and saturate those really well, especially the little baby hairs up on front. So now that I am done doing all four sides, this is how she lifted. She's been sitting for about almost 50 minutes. And as you guys can see, she lifted to about a pale yellow. Now for toner, I'm actually going to be using Redken Shades EQ in 8N, 9V, 9P, and 9B. My client loves those cooler tones, so I want to keep them looking good on her hair, especially because they're going to take out any yellow and warmth. Now, I do want to say I wish I could have gotten me toning her, but the way my camera angle was set up, it just did not work as good. But I'm going to actually be practicing that for you guys in the next couple of videos. That way you guys could see on how I really toned the hair. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that she lifted super, super good, and she's even got some ash, kind of like a little bit of gray on that new growth like she always likes, and all throughout her hair. And let's give it up to my client for being in the Army. She's awesome. I love her so much. She's been a good friend of mine for a very long time, and I'm so glad that she let me do this video for you guys. And she's got such long, beautiful, thick hair. All of it is real. It's no extensions, and we've been keeping such good care of it. But I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well.